Hi, I'm Christian Simpson. I've captained Prairie Fire in the past, and I'm going to be talking about scoobers today.
I'm Courtney Walbe. I have captained Wicked for 2 seasons in the past, and I'm going to be talking about hammers.
So what is a scoober? A scoober is an upside down throw, thrown in a forehand grip. So 2 fingers under, thumb on top, grip hard. If you don't know what that is, check out the forehand video. It's similar to a hammer in that it's thrown above your head upside down, but it's the opposite side from your throwing arm. So how do I throw a scoober? There's 2 main ways to throw a scoober. One is a short, flat throw with a quick release and either no pivot or a half pivot. So it's kind of like this, just short and quick. And the other is a longer, more angled throw with a bigger wind up and a full pivot to generate more power. So it looks kind of like this. The main way that you can change these throws is the angle that you release the disc at. And that's dependent on 2 main factors, which are wind and distance. So the farther the disc, the farther the target is, and the more windy, the more you need to release the disc perpendicular to the ground, so that the disc has time to travel before it turns over and dies, because it wants to come like this and fall like that. So when do I throw a scoober? You throw scoobers in low wind conditions or downwind conditions generally. And 3 main ways that I throw it are against zones, against a flat mark, or if I'm stuck on the sideline. So why throw a scoober? One of the main advantages is you can throw scoobers and release them at a very high point. I can release it above my head and drop it into a specific spot. It's a very good throw to have in your toolkit because it just opens up more opportunities to get the disc into creative positions. And the other advantage of the long throw is it attacks the weak side on a backhand force. So if I have a mark on me and all of the defenders downfield are on this side, I can throw it like this and angle it into the weak side of the field.
So I'm going to be talking about your hammer throws. The hammer is a little bit more of an advanced throw and can be kind of tricky and dangerous, but it can also be very powerful when used correctly. So your basic grip is going to be the exact same as your flick throw, your forehand. So you can have 2 fingers on the rim, and rather than holding it out here, you're going to put it up over your head and you're going to shift your weight onto your pivot foot. You don't need to pivot in any way, you just need to transfer your weight to your pivot foot. And you're going to hold the disc up here and do the exact same motion as your flick. So it's a lot in your wrist, but up here. One issue that people tend to have problems with when trying to execute is they're too up and down, so they can't get the disc to turn over. You don't need to exaggerate like this because the disc is going to want to naturally curve this way. So you just want to have a little bit of an angle, use a lot of wrist, and let the disc float from left to right if you're right-handed, and it'll even out and come down. One issue you could run into that you want to be careful about is what the wind is doing. If you're throwing into the wind, it can very easily get caught and even stop and come backwards. That's kind of why you want to have to watch out for what the defender is doing for the receiver you're throwing to. If they're too close, it's very easy to the hammer because it will float. But it can be powerful if your defender for the receiver is poaching. So if they have a lot of space, especially on the break side, then you can hit them in that open space and that opens up the entire field. Flip the disc over too.